Welcome back. Welcome back. So to start off with, I think I'll go back to where I started, which was my hometown in Painter, Virginia. Painter, Virginia is a small town on a 70-mile peninsula between Maryland and Norfolk, Virginia Beach area of Virginia. It was there that I got my indoctrination into photography. And I say that because I can recall times when I used to utilize my mom's camera, running around taking pictures. But I don't have any of those earlier pictures. The only one that I do have is one of me when I was about 13 years old, somewhere between 12 and 13. And that particular picture, I'm glad that my brother kept that picture because it gives me, I guess it validates all along what I've been thinking, how I used to pick up the Polaroid camera and run around and take pictures as if I'm a photographer at such a young age. And at that time, that's exactly what we were using, a Polaroid camera. It was the kind, I think it was a Polaroid 310. It was a land camera. That's the kind that you have to pull out the picture and you shake it a while and maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then you peel it off and there it is. So that's what I was utilizing at that time. And I'm going to show you a picture, a side by side of me then at about 12, 13 years old and me now. So this is the camera that I started with some 50 years ago, and that was something new that we had in our family, and not many people could afford those. And quite frankly, it took us a while to purchase one as well. And I love that camera. It gave me my start. So there you have it. Now, it wasn't until 1978 when I got to Germany, a place called Mainz, Germany, when I purchased my first camera utilizing my own money. And what I did was went to a place called Mainz-Kastel, and I picked up a Pentax K1000. And one of the pictures that I took while I was there was this picture here. This is a picture of the barracks where I was stationed at from 1978 to 1980. This is Robert E. Lee Barracks. It's located in Mainz, Germany. I want to say Mannheim. Mannheim was my second tour in Germany, but this one was in Mainz, Germany. It was the first Brigade, 8th Infantry Division, and I took this picture with my Pentax just as I was getting off the Strauss, because back in this area right here, in the opposite direction of the barracks, was the Strassenbahnlinie, and that's where I got off the Strauss and snapped a few pictures on our way into the barracks area. Now, I've posted this picture some years ago on Fine Art America, and that picture has garnered a lot of attention. So, love that picture. It takes me back, and it's dated as well. I look at the cars in that picture. It really, really dates the image itself. And nothing better than cars or buildings or maybe people and what they're wearing to date an image. And this one does it well. So there you have it. Now, the next picture I think is going to be a picture that I think of an old gallery. This particular one is not an old picture, but it is of an old gallery. And this one was taken in Central Texas, a place called Briggs. And I think this is still standing. When I drove upon this, immediately I stopped. I stopped because, first of all, I like Coke products. Don't like to drink Coke, but I love, the red and basically just the red and the word Coke, the way it's written. So I stopped and I snapped a few shots, and then I got out of the vehicle and walked around and took a few more. And this particular one had a lot of interest in it for me. Just the way the building looked. It's still standing. It once served a purpose, and it's no longer serving that purpose that it was intended for. But, and I'm sure I'm not alone, that someone has come by and taken a few snapshots of it, or a few images here or there. So it's still serving a purpose, maybe not the purpose that it was intended for, but it is still serving a purpose. And it just looked like such a unique building to me. Every time I go by there, I take a few more shots of it. Even though I have quite a few already, I still take a few more. So that's one of the interesting images that I like as well. Now, this other one that's coming up, I really was taken aback when I took this picture. I didn't know that it turned out as well as it did for me. But this picture was taken in Selma, Alabama. I was on my way to take my son to Marion Military Institute there, and for some reason, I just had to go wandering around to see what else was there, and I came upon this building out in the open field. So I had to stop, and I just had to take a few shots, and this is one of those shots that I took. Just so happened the sun was going down, and I didn't do this intentionally, but I took the picture just as the sun was lowered behind the tree line, and it gave off this orange color that really stands out against the green and the blue, and then the house itself being red. And I think all in all, it is just a beautiful, beautiful image. Yeah, I really like that one as well. Now, let me go over two, because this next one was taken in a place called Lukenbach, Texas. Lukenbach, Texas. I've heard of that. I heard it in a song, but I never knew that there was actually a place called Luckenbach, Texas. And one day my wife and I went to Luckenbach, Texas, and at that time we went, the population was more than 3, but they have a sign inside of this store right here that says population 3. But this picture, I mean, this it's such a unique picture that it has all of the remnants around it, you know, just the way the tree is growing up around the building, you know, the old tin roof, the U.S. postal sign, the front porch area. I mean, it's just really, really unique. I mean, if you just look at it, you sit back and look at it, is very picturesque. I love this picture. This is an awesome picture. I could sit back and just observe this for hours. And when we were there, we did have a pretty good time, because right off to as you're looking at the post office to the left, there's a little saloon, and there they were selling alcohol drinks. We don't drink, but when other people drink, and the more intoxicated they get, the more fun we have. So, yeah, this is a really beautiful image here. So now let's move on to the next one. This one is Center Point Station. Now, Center Point Station is, I think that's the name of the area too. It's, I think we were on our way to Austin or San Antonio, one of the two, when we stopped and took this. But it's such a beautiful, beautiful shot. It was just around dusk when we stopped into this area, and the lights, the way the lights illuminated the signs, made this a must-have picture. This image is awesome. And you look around, you see, you know, all the old signage, and it seems like it has such an array of dated memorabilia. I love this one. I love this one as well. And so Center Point is where we're going to stop today. Most time I don't want to take up a lot of your time, but I will come back again and show you some more, because I have thousands and thousands of images that I've taken over the years, but I don't want to bore you with them. So I will come back and present some more at a later time. So if you haven't already done so, again, please subscribe and pass it on to someone else. Talk to someone else about our channel, and hopefully you can get some subscribers on for me. And also like and pass it on. I definitely appreciate you stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. See you later.